Hello, children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. Here we do shadow work following the moon, and this week we have our full moon coming up, and it is an Aquarius Pisces full moon. That's right, that big old Capricorn full moon pushed its way through, and now we have a set of transitional moons. So our last full moon was Capricorn Aquarius. Now we get a little Aquarius and we get a little Pisces on there as well. It is also the first super full moon of the new cycle of super full moons. At the beginning of the year we have super new moons, now we have super full moons. The most dramatic of all of the moons. Really, they're just, the moon is closer to the earth. The moon's influence on people is more intensified when it's closer to us. The tides are a little bit higher. Our emotions are a little bit closer, a little bit easier to reach. So that's all of that fun stuff. But yes. So it's going to be our Leo Sun Aquarius full moon, but we are also going to be cusping our Virgo Sun and our Pisces moon as well. So we get to close out our Earth, Air, Fire, Water portal that we opened up, which I think is pretty neat, honestly. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very, I feel like how we feel when you eat a lot of spicy food before you go to bed. You know what's going to happen, right? You know it's coming. You're going to have some really weird, really vivid dreams, and it's going to get wild and crazy, but it's going to be entertaining. So let's get into it. Push on through, Virgo. That's your opening song. Oli Station by 21 Pilots. I know. You can smell it in the air and feel it in the slightly earlier nights. Harvest season is almost here, and we are pushing right on through. We may be tired, but we are movable earth. We gotta keep moving. Gotta keep pushing through. It's almost time. Lovers, death, the devil, all moving through our minds. But what comes out? Four Pentacles, four cornerstones, foundations, something you can stand on. That's what we're doing. That's what we're working towards. Something real that we can stand on. We're just getting started. But putting all of that time, energy, and effort into these cornerstones, into ourselves, it's going to stand strong. This one's going to stand strong. I'm quite peeking at the deck. Finally moved my earth enough to bring the van deck back inside, since we've been doing office sessions quite consistently. I keep seeing the devil and the lovers. But what falls is the tower. And I just say, this one's going to stand. Either you're making a foundation that you really do believe this one is going to stand, and it shall fall very quickly, very abruptly, very unexpectedly. Or we still have to experience some more demolition, some more leveling. The ground's not quite level yet to put those cornerstones down. Gotta make sure all that faulty foundation is out of there. All of it. No cracks. Not if we want it to withstand. I heard even the greatest towers fall. Yes, of course they do. What goes up must come down. But you know what I mean. You know what we're working towards. Don't mess with me, spirit. It's late. Hopefully I'm getting enough voice out. I'm also apparently losing my voice this evening. But we keep going. The moon and the Page of Cups. It feels like making a choice, but not making a choice. But not making a choice in and of itself is kind of making a choice, is it not? Like there's no way to turn or move that isn't accepting either the red pill or the blue pill. Which one is it? The tower or the new foundations? The light or the dark? The knowing, the not knowing. I just sort of fuck around and find out and look down at the Queen of Cups, also not facing us. With the Page and the Queen of Cups having their attentions turned. Oh, they're both looking at the moon. Distance. It's two people looking at the same moon from a distance. I already turned the cards. I didn't take the Queen. She was just on top of the deck. It also did not turn out of the deck, but the King of Cups just turned in that direction too. Something's got somebody's attention. Justice on the side of chaos. Oh. Somebody's not happy about what it is they're seeing over there. It's all about how you look at it. It's all about who you are, where you stand. Now we're seeing things a little bit brighter, a little bit more clearly. Like, oh, it's not my perspective, that's their perspective that I'm choosing to allow to live through me. I can turn that off. Yeah, you can. It's not easy. It's not simple. It's doable. You can turn your focus anywhere you want to. You don't have to think and feel for others. You can allow them to do that for themselves. they know that they trust. Do you? You should be more worried about how you feel than how they feel. I say this because the Two of Cups and the Lovers just keep popping out. It's constant thought at this point. Is this? Will I? Will it be connection? Four of Wands. So intent. Just so we're focused. There's nothing wrong with using love as a focal point. Connections. But you have to remember that it's your own strength and grit and will that gets you through. Still seeing the sun though. Still staying on the lighter side. Fortune and freedom is just on the other side. We have some growing, some maturing to do. We have some decisions to make, some choices. That will be able to assist with that growth process. Regardless of whether or not you have a beginning of a foundation that suddenly crumbles, or you're still experiencing destruction whilst creating your foundations. Keep your focus. Use what you have around you to direct your thoughts and feelings towards the ultimate goal. The things that you know are your four cornerstones, things that you rely on, depend on most, the things that you want to secure for yourself. Keep focusing on that. Because even the greatest towers come down. If you're already building, if you're already establishing, plotting out your space, finding the level ground, doing things differently from the last time, then the decisions that come along that start off really difficult are going to get easier. We're going to progress. And all of this is what moves us towards all of those options and availabilities being just around the corner, just outside of the wall. It's not here, the sun isn't here yet, but it's twilight. It's dawn. It's coming. The sun is coming. The options, the opportunities, the chances, the resources. I know these are cups. But I feel like these cups are extremely beneficial because they're blessed by this light, because they've been grown, matured through their journeys. You're on your way, Virgo. Don't lose sight, don't lose focus. Don't be discouraged by what comes down, because it pales in comparison to what's coming up. Thank you, Virgo. I'll see you next time.